I'm going to give you a quick hack to master your vibration in 60 seconds or less. I use this all the time and it really works. Of course, depending on your emotional state, if you can catch yourself in the beginning rather than letting a particular emotion or thought gain momentum, it will work faster. But if you've let yourself get to a stage where you're getting caught up in a thought or an emotion, and it's been going on for a while and you're really kind of engaged with it, then it may take a little bit longer. But with practice, you're going to find that this works quicker and quicker the more you practice it. So this is really important because I want you to practice, and I'll give you full details in a minute on how to do it, but I want you to practice this when you are feeling good. So this is really key, because if you don't wait until you start, feeling heavy, you don't want to wait until you start to feel off, because if you only do this when you're feeling bad, then you're not going to be accustomed to doing it. You're not going to have worked with that muscle memory, so to speak. And you want to really exercise your subconscious muscle memory that's needed to do this like clockwork anytime that you're feeling your vibration dropping. So anytime you're worrying, anytime you start to feel anxious, anytime you're not feeling as good as you would like to, then this will allow you to raise your frequency back up. So what is this 60-second hack to master your vibration? So there's two steps to this, and they're both very simple. So firstly, you're going to name what you're feeling. So as soon as you notice that you're not feeling as good as you'd want to, you're going to name what you're feeling. So for example, if you have a million things to do, particularly at this time of the year, if you find you're running around and you're worrying that you won't get everything done on time, then simply acknowledge it and name what you are experiencing, and say to yourself, I'm worried that I don't have enough time. Or another example would be if you're waiting to hear back about some news that you're wanting to hear. It could be a job interview, it could be exam results or something like that. And you're beginning to feel really impatient, you're beginning to, really doubt what the outcome will be. Again, name what you're feeling, acknowledge it, say to yourself, I'm feeling impatient and doubtful about this situation. So why we name it, why we acknowledge it, is that most of the time we either ignore what we're truly feeling, or we know it's there, but we pretend that it's not. We pretend that everything's okay. And this creates dissonance, it creates resistance. And it's that dissonance and resistance that causes your vibration to drop. So this is really important, to take that first step, to acknowledge what you're feeling, to name it. And then you can move on to the second step. So the second step, once you've named it, once you've acknowledged what you're going through, what you're feeling, then you say these 3 words. So 3 words that you say afterwards. The 3 words are, and that's okay. So these 3 words will instantly dissolve any resistance that you're feeling, because you're no longer existing or resisting. You are embracing what you're feeling. So you may think that if you embrace impatience, or if you embrace doubt, or whatever you're going through, that this will surely cause your vibration to drop. But actually, it doesn't work that way. It's the opposite. When you embrace something, it releases the resistance to it, and it allows the emotion to flow. It allows it to flow freely through you. And when you allow that to flow through without the resistance, what happens is your vibration begins to bounce back up to its natural high state, because we all have this natural high vibration. It's when we resisted something in our lives, when we dampen it down, that it begins to drop. And we really spend a lot of energy resisting. And that's why a lot of the time we go around feeling exhausted, because we're spending so much energy resisting. So this method works, and it's pure genius, because if you do step 1, you name what you're feeling, you begin to acknowledge, okay, I am feeling this, rather than pushing it away. And then you move on to step 2, where you say, and that's okay, which releases all the resistance to it. So to give you an example, you could say, I'm feeling impatient and doubtful, and that's okay. Or you could say, I'm feeling frustrated and angry, and that's okay. Do you see how immediately there's this sense of acceptance and a sense of relief? There's a sense that you're embracing yourself as you are in the moment. And when you say that, it's just embracing everything, not resisting, not pushing anything down or pushing anything away. And you embrace yourself, you embrace your emotions, your feelings, you allow room for all of it to naturally flow through you. And you release so much energy that was caught up in resistance. And you begin to feel lighter, you begin to feel better, and your energy starts to rise. This is so powerful, but as I said, it takes practice. So remember, don't wait until you're feeling awful to try this. Don't wait until it gets to that point where you're really struggling. Do it when you're feeling good. And you can even do it when you're feeling light emotions. You can say, I'm feeling relaxed, and that's okay. I'm feeling happy, and that's okay. And get into the habit of it. Get into the habit of saying this so it'll become second nature. So when you are feeling sad, you can say, I'm feeling sad, and that's okay. And it's just true acceptance. And it does work so well. And you will find that if you begin to do this, you will really reap the benefits of just allowing your vibration to naturally raise back up and lift up. So if you'd like to go deeper with this to celebrate the upcoming solstice, Vibrate Higher, my 5-day energy reset, is available for the next few days. So it'll help you to kickstart your frequency so you can effortlessly raise your vibration. I'll walk you through the exact steps that you need to do to work with your angels and guides to release all that heavy stuff so you can start to feel better and experience more peace and ease in your life. So you can go to the link below to get it started straight away, and I'll leave a link in the comments as well. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.